Way, Elementary, Unit 12, Students Book, page number 90. Students Book, Unit 12, page number 90. The title of this unit is Life is an Adventure. The two most important grammar topics of this unit are going to, future, and infinitive of purpose. We have a starter here. Number 1. How many sentences can you make from this table? Like this one, I am going to Malta soon, or I went to Malta when I was a student. So try to make some sentences from this table. This is the answer key for this starter. Next, future plans, going to. Number 1. Jack and his sports teacher, Danny, both have plans for the future. Read their future plans. Which do you think are Jack's and which do you think are Danny's? Write J or D. Now, from the picture as well, you can see this is Jack and this is Danny. So listen to the audio as well for help and write J or D.
Unit 12. Tape script 12.1.
Jack.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a footballer, a really good one. I'm in the school team and I play 3 times a week. But I'm going to train very hard every day so I can be really, really good. First, I'm going to play for Manchester United, then Inter Milan, and then Real Madrid. Those are my favourite teams. I'm going to travel all over the world and I'm going to be famous. I'm not going to marry until I'm very old, about 25. Then I want to have 2 sons. I'm going to play football until I'm 35. That's a very long time. And I'm going to teach my sons to play. I want them to be famous footballers too.
Danny Carrick.
When I retire next year, I'm going to retire early. I'm not going to stay at home and watch TV. I'm going to try lots of new things. First, I want to go mountain climbing. In fact, I want to climb Mount Everest, so I'm going to train very hard for that. I'm going to learn to scuba dive too, because I want to go scuba diving in Australia. There are so many things I want to do. I'm going to travel all over the world. Then I'm going to write a book about my adventures. I want to call it Life Begins at 60. In my book, I'm going to tell other retired people to try new things too. You're only as old as you feel.
Okay, now answer these questions. So the first one is done for you. Number 1, I am going to be a footballer. Who said that? It's said by Jack. That's why you write here J. Now you see the answer for this question number 1. Question number 1, this is the answer. Now if you notice here, number 2 and number 3, they are true for both Jack and Danny. Jack and Danny for both. Now to the next question, question number 2. Talk first about Jack, then about Danny, and use the ideas in exercise 1. So we are going to use exercise 1 to talk about Jack and Danny. Like this one. Jack is going to be a footballer. He is going to ... or he isn't going to ... Or this one. Which 2 plans are the same for both of them? Like they are both going to ... Now, I give you the answer key for this question number 2. Question number 2, Jack, Danny, and the 2 plans that are the same. Now, question number 3, listen and repeat the questions and answers about Jack. So listen to the audio and repeat them.
Tape script 12.2.
Is he going to be a footballer?
Yes, he is.
What's he going to do?
Train very hard.
Okay, now please go to the next page. Page number 91. Page number 91. Practice. Questions about Jack. Write with a partner. Make more questions about Jack, then match them with an answer. So questions, the help is given here, and the answers. So make questions and then match the questions with the answers given here. So I play the audio for you and you make the questions and the answers.
Tape script 12.3. 1.
Why is he going to train very hard?
Because he wants to be a footballer.
2.
How long is he going to play football?
Until he's 35.
3.
When is he going to marry?
Not until he's very old. About 25.
4.
How many children is he going to have?
2.
5.
Who is he going to teach to play football?
His sons.
Now, for this question number 1, practice answer key. Answer key. So these are the questions. These are the questions up to this, and then the answer. Like the first one, why is he going to train very hard? Then answer E here, because he wants to be a footballer. Because he wants to be a footballer. So you have to make some questions and then match the questions with the answers given here. Now please move on to the grammar portion, to the grammar spot. Look, grammar spot. Number 1, the verb to be plus going to expresses future plans. Verb to be plus going to expresses future plans. Future plans, okay? Now complete the table. I dash going to leave tomorrow. So you have to give answer here. I am going to leave tomorrow. You are going to leave tomorrow. He is going to leave tomorrow. Huh? She is going to leave tomorrow. We are there. If you have negatives, then I'm not going to leave tomorrow. You aren't going to leave tomorrow. If you have questions, and then am I going to leave tomorrow? Are you going to leave tomorrow? Okay, so the auxiliary verbs, be verbs, they come before the subject. Before the subject, the auxiliary verbs, the be verbs come. Okay, now to understand more and to learn more about the grammar going to, you can go to the page number 133 and read about the rules of going to. This is the page going to. Remember, going to expresses a person's plans and intentions. This is, you have to remember. Then number 2, we often there is no difference between going to and the present continuous. This is another point, important, very important. And the third one, we also use going to when we can see now that something is sure to happen in the future, like careful, that glass is going to fall. So this kind of sentences can be made with going to. Now we have 3 structures. The first one is positive and negative. The second one questions. So go through the table and try to learn the structures as well.